My name is Doug Meese, and I'm CEO of admonlinecamps.com. We believe we have the most effective form of advertising for online camp registration on the market today. What is admonlinecamps.com? We take the paper registration form and throw it to the wayside, which I will recycle, and bring that online. So we build a specific web page for the camp or university that's going to use our services, and we have that online registration brought to them online 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. That will utilize you to register your kids for camps at a more specific and easier way and have access at nighttime when you have a busy life schedule that you have already. Now, why do you want to partner with admonlinecamps.com? The reason for partnering with us, we will maximize your exposure time for your guys' camp, as well as manage all the cash flow that comes in from your camp and maximize your camp's ability to make it more profitable and sell out your camp more effective. What is in it for the coaches and the camp directors? To take the time away from them so they can spend more time on coaching and instructing the kids what they're good at in recruiting for top Division I universities. What kind of momentum do we have already for admonlinecamps.com? In the last 2 weeks, we have 27 universities sign up with us. Just last night, as I was potty training my son, my phone rang at 7:30 at night, and it was the University of Memphis head basketball coach and said, Doug, the reason why I want to go with ADM Online Camps is because you answered your phone at 8 o'clock at night, and who does that? So we got them signed up to go on board with us, and also in 2012, we got Duke University signed up with us, which is the largest men's basketball program in the country. So if Mike Krzyzewski thinks I'm a good deal, then you guys, I hope you have the trust in me to move me on to the next level. Thank you.
Just over 3 years ago, I sat in this very room, an optimistic college student attending the 2008 Forum on the Future for Northwest Indiana. During one of the roundtable discussions on ways to revitalize our most blighted areas, I proposed urban agriculture and local foods could heal our post-industrial region and put us back on the path toward economic security. One gentleman pointed in my direction, "Young lady, that will never work." Well, I beg to differ, sir. Community members are already demonstrating their demand for a transparent food system with the success of our area's many farmers markets and with the establishment of dozens of school and church gardens. The local food movement is growing, but in order to propel our efforts forward, we desperately need an establishment that can connect the dots between farmers, chefs, and consumers. This connection, my business, would be known as the local food hub. When the average American plate travels 1,500 miles from farm to plate, you are paying for a whole lot more than time and material. By simplifying and shortening the distance our food travels from farm to fork, our community will recognize the immediate economic, social, and environmental benefits of sharing good food. More of our food dollars will remain in and be respent within our community. At the local food hub, you will find quality natural and organic products purchased directly from farmers at a fair price. Beyond functioning as a local produce market, the food hub will have a seasonal lunch menu, a community kitchen for classes and culinary entrepreneurs, as well as cold storage to preserve local produce and meats for farmers. The local food hub's purpose is to reconnect the community with our food and the families that grow our meals. Restoring a local food system can and will work in our community, and I challenge you to be among the first to believe. Thank you.
How many of you are pet owners? I too am a pet owner. There are more than 69 million people that have pets. My pet is a toy poodle. His name is Chase. I love him and I love to spend time with him. I was out on a walk one day and I was getting hungry. And I wanted to go somewhere out to eat, but I couldn't bring Chase along. So I thought, why not open a cafe that will allow pets to come in? I put it somewhere in Chicago where there's a lot of people walking around with their pets. I wouldn't put it by any shopping centers because there's a lot of places that don't allow pets to come in. So I would put it by a dog park or a park that would allow pets to come in there. I'd have a simple menu, and I would only serve for people wraps and sandwiches and cakes and cookies for dessert. And I'd also have for drinks for like coffee, tea, and other drinks such as mochas, lattes, and frappuccinos. I mostly only have dog and cat treats, but you can bring any pet that you like and we try to fill a certain request. In closing, Chasing Me Cafe would be a great place for me, you, and our loving pets. Thank you.
Rapid Staff Engineers is an engineering services company where we'll complete projects for clients with the area's most talented engineers. In order to do this, we need high performer, technically creative engineers. These engineers historically never give their new product ideas to their employer, since they rarely get any major financial incentive. However, we reward an engineer's product idea with proportional ownership to champion, develop, and bring to market. This second part of the company framework, the Rapid Solutions Group, is where products ideas are evaluated on a technical and business basis before being developed with close supervision. We'll groom Purdue Cal's top engineering interns to be our entry-level engineers who are a competitive advantage, challenged, and retained. We'll use experienced specialists as independent contractors when needed. Client companies want to minimize engineering staffs in this economy, but still need projects executed. Services are a primary focus for growth, where profits are reinvested in the services business and secondarily in product development. I've worked 30 years in high technology engineering companies developing patented products. I've spent the last 5 years at the Purdue Technology Center, managing 14 engineers and interns as an extensive entrepreneurial experience. My team are all very high level performers and Purdue Cal graduates, with Chris in marketing and HR, Patrick in electrical and computer engineering, and Michael in computer networking and security as well. I'm extremely passionate in making this work in Northwest Indiana as a place to innovate and succeed for the next generation. And yes, all these guys up here, they're my sons. Thank you.
Using the ground fault circuit interrupter as a remote-controlled protective device. Good morning, my name is Robert Valines, and for many years I've been trying to address a situation where swimmers became trapped underneath the pool by the suction at the circulation intake drain. This almost always led to death, drowning, serious bodily injury. When I was rewiring my kitchen, I discovered a unique way to use the GFI, and that allowed me to remotely control the GFI and the load it protected. When I discovered this, my mind said, aha, I have found my answer. Based on this feature, I now could use a vacuum switch to remotely monitor the suction line. The switch, when it increased the suction, it was a potential of a entrapment or a restriction in the line. My GFI immediately was signaled by the sensor. It immediately tripped and stopped the circulation pump. The swimmer was now free to surface and exit the pool. Every pool should have a GFI located at to cover and protect the pump as it's set up. So therefore, fitting this with this device became simple, easy, and very inexpensive. The GFI is about 50 years old, is used worldwide, and this is only the first of many uses that the GFI can handle. The ideas are limited only by your imagination. Ladies and gentlemen, I enjoyed giving you my idea, and I thank you for your 2 minutes.
You go to your computer and click, 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 your questions are answered. Consumers value their time, and saving money is also important in their decision-making process. For small businesses, having a web presence can prove invaluable because that search may have just made them a sale and a return on their investment. According to Manta, there are nearly 32,000 businesses in Northwest Indiana, only some of which have an advertising or web presence. Well, SearchNWI.com offers local businesses access to low-cost advertising. For a minimum monthly fee, businesses can have a listing that will provide general information about their product or service, categorized by industry and location. It will also include a link to their website. If they don't have a website, a one-page informational sheet can be prepared for them cost-effectively. Website development can cost thousands of dollars, but at searchnwi.com, having a web presence can be affordable. Businesses will have unlimited access to creating coupons and real-time access to making changes and updates. Classifieds are costly, but anyone in Northwest Indiana can create free classifieds on searchnwi.com. The site allows consumers to share their experiences and suggest what they would like to see in the area. This is the core of searchnwi.com. However, there's so much more that it has to offer. For consumers, it's user-friendly, smartphone-friendly, locally generated so it can be updated daily with valuable information that will keep consumers coming back to the site and create additional exposure for local businesses. Contestants here today can promote their new products on the site as well. Most importantly, it is Northwest Indiana supporting Northwest Indiana. It's searchnwi.com, and it's as easy as click, click, click. Thank you.
Clothing, a psychological need that we all take for granted. All of us in the audience, including myself, abuses this luxury. Others in the United States do not, such as orphans. Orphans, most of them been abused, most have been neglected, given worn down clothing. As our generation grows, so does philanthropy. Colleges across the United States are starting to give back to the community. How can we prosper this movement? One could be VAY, Value Among Youth. I'm the founder and chief donator at VAY. VAY is an LLC modern clothing company that distributes t-shirts, cardigans, crew necks, and tank tops. Everyone that we sell will then be replicated and donated to a child with a catch in the United States. VAY's target market is the ages between 16 and 25. This is the age bracket that gives us the most traffic through our social networking page. VAY has also built precise resources with the International Academy of Design and Technology to forecast seasonal trends and be up on the latest technology that will be above our competitive motive. Now the question is for all of you. If you have two shirts laying right in front of you, blank, with the same fabric and same quality, one you knew if you purchased would actually increase the reputation of a company. The other one you knew if you purchased would actually clothe a child in the United States. Which one would you choose? Thank you.